Hey, good morning. A couple thoughts today about middle age. Some of you younger guys haven't given much of any thought to this yet, but a lot of guys my age are encountering some of the same things in their lives that either I am or that I'm, seeing people go through. On the one hand, getting to be a certain age is kind of neat. You care a little bit less about what other people think. You're a lot more clear about who you are, who you're not, what matters to you, what doesn't. The downside is that sometimes you start feeling like the best is behind you. You start to feel the decline of a body that's been around a few decades. Maybe you can't do some of the things that you used to be able to do. And maybe you've given up on trying. But one of the most stark realities of middle age for a lot of us is the health of our parents. I'm fortunate, at least right now, that my folks are healthy. But a lot of my good friends are reaching this point in life where their parents are falling apart. And health is that way. We can't control everything. And a lot of us have parents who've stayed active and paid attention to their health and really done the right things by any standard. They're still struggling with their health at a certain age. But a lot of us can look at our folks and say that they're in a spot of unhealthiness that really relates to a lifetime of not taking care of themselves. And if you've been through it, there's a whole lot of grief associated with reaching that point of no return and realizing that our parents are going to struggle till the end of their lives with something that they're not going to be able to reverse. So two things come to mind with that scenario. The first is, what can we do now in this small window of time that we have left to change things up to avoid a similar fate? And what responsibility do we have to our own kids, and for some of us, our own grandkids, to get it together and to do what we can to change our health now? You guys, some of you have been meaning to get to it for years. Every year it's the same thing. I gotta lose this 20 pounds. I really should start exercising. My diet sucks. I'm taking too many medications. I'm too young to be on all these drugs. I'm drinking too much. Whatever the thing is, you're running out of time. You guys in your 30s think you got, years and years and years to get it together, and to some degree you do. But you guys in your late 40s, 50s, pushing 60, it's not going to be pretty if you don't decide to get on it. Like today. And I'm talking to you the same way that I'm talking to me. We all could do better. And none of us is going to escape the ravages of age. At some point, we're all going to die. But right now, there's probably a lot you can do to influence the course of the rest of your life, to influence longevity, to minimize the burden on your people when you break down. So this is one of those days that I just want to say, I don't know what you're waiting for, but the time is now to get out there and get after it. If you need help, you need some motivation, you need somebody to be accountable to, I'm happy to be your guy. If it's not me, Look around. Find someone who can help motivate you and keep you disciplined and give you a point of accountability to make a change that is so important, has been waiting way too long. This life is short. You get to a certain age, you realize no matter how long you live, you've got less in front of you than you had behind you. It's pretty sobering. So take it to heart, get after it, reach out if I can help. Have a great one.